Right. Evening, everybody. This is the one and only Freaky Deke here in Fit for Life Gym in Frankfurt, one of our better gyms here in the state. So I've been active on social media for quite a while, trying to give out tidbits of information, whether it's training, outdoors, mental health, those type of things. I recently started working with First Form roughly about a month ago and have kind of got quite a bit of education on how to better transfer and reach broader audiences. Hence why my latest post was standing up this YouTube page, because I feel like there's a lot of more intricate details that we can put out and convey over a video medium than what I can fit into an Instagram snapshot type deal. So I'll be focusing all these on the next upcoming weeks on training, different things, tips and tricks over the decade I've learned to try to make this more efficient and help you avoid mistakes that Freaky Deke has made over the past 10 years. So one of the most frequent questions I get in every gym I go to is about my feet, right? So if you ever see me in the gym, I train with no shoes on. I'll wear Crocs or something in the gym. I take them off when I get here, and that's whether I'm training lower body, back, legs, it doesn't matter. I'm either in socks or I'm in bare feet. Two reasons why. Talk about each: displacement and power generation. Tennis shoes, whether you prescribe to the wear Chuck Taylors or wrestling shoes that have the flat sole, that's all great, right? But you still have some form of a sole. We're talking 1/4 of an inch all the way to 1/2 inch. So we're talking the displacement first. If I'm in the gym and I'm walking around in a pair of tennis shoes or wrestling shoes or so forth and so on, they are designed to support human kinesiology based on just the feet, right? And how we walk and how we stride and do that stuff. They're not all exactly designed to compound human kinesiology with an external load applied to you, i.e. weights in the weight room, right? Some of the shoes are a little better. You see the Automix boots and so forth and so on. I still think that it's more financially responsible. Also, I'm cheap, right? So I just go with no shoes and I worry about no sole at all. So we're talking displacement, whether you have flat feet like me, like Fred Flintstone, or whether you have big arches in your feet, whatever it is, when you put weight on your back or you're picking it up, your feet are going to slide off one way or the other. Mine being flat feet, they push off to the lateral side. Some people's come and cave onto the inside, forward and backward, and you can pick that up over time by looking at how the mold of your shoe starts to take form, right? If we eliminate the shoe, we eliminate the displacement of where our feet are at when we're training. So if we are squatting or we're deadlifting or hack squat leg press, you're pushing through your heels, you're pushing through your toes, you are directly moving the weight linear through your feet, exactly where you push the power generation from. Your feet don't slide out, they don't move in different angles. What have I found? It has greatly decreased knee and hip pain from more constant placement of where my feet are. I set them before the lift, I start pushing, they don't move, they're solid, shoes are not impacted. Number 2, power generation. Several studies, and I'll see if I can find a link to the kinesiology article. Some power lifters dug into this before. That shoe with the sole, right? So whether you're deadlifting, squatting, whatever it is, even though you do load the sole as you go down, when you immediately push up, when you go into the positive motion of the lift, that sole still compresses some. It's been shown to decrease your power generation by close to 30 to 40 pounds. Think of it as a sprinter. If I'm taking off out of the block and I stutter step, everybody else goes forward immediately, I'm going to fall behind. Right? So it's the exact same thing. So with those two things, displacement and power generation, I urge you to give it a shot. At least go from tennis shoes to something like a Chuck Taylor wrestling shoe. Or if you just want the free, easy version, you're born with feet, you usually wear socks, come in the gym, kick them off, start training that way. I've had several people in the gym here ask me, and they've really enjoyed it since they switched over. But be careful, ease into it. It does take a little bit of new work on your biomechanics. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I do have experience in here. It's worked well for me. So if you start to do this, start light, get your biomechanics down, and I think you'll find that you will see some positive results just like I did. So that will wrap up my first video. So I will see you guys soon with some different stuff. me time, keep it freaky.